Did Hellboy go into the public domain and nobody told me? Because I'm getting a lot of Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey out of this. For some reason, we have a new Hellboy movie that just dropped a new trailer with a new person playing Hellboy. So this is unconnected from the David Harbour movie, also unconnected from the Ron Perlman movies. In 20 years, this is the third version of Hellboy we're going to get. And if you think about it, over the last 20 years, we have the same number of actors playing Hellboy as we do Spider-Man. That's not weird to anybody. I mean, I love Hellboy as much as the next person, but what are we doing? But you know, preconceived notions out the window. I watched the trailer and it was not bad. Now, Jack Kesey, who's playing this version of Hellboy, has a different look than the David Harbour one. He's a little less monstrous. The David Harbour one had a little bit more demonness to him, to his aesthetic. Like his face was more developed into like an animalistic way. He's more like the Ron Perlman version where it's a red man. He's a man and he's red. And I don't know what it is about him visually. I don't know if it's the lighting or the way the prosthetics are applied, but it was off. I couldn't pinpoint an exact thing that was wrong with it, but just the way it was looking, I didn't connect to it as much as I wanted to. And the movie, from the tone of the trailer, seems to be getting down to basics. It seems to be streamlining the budget, streamlining the story, and we're just going to do like a supernatural horror movie. That's what it seems like we're in for, a supernatural horror movie where this red devil is our protagonist. But by the trailer, the whole movie seems to take place in the woods, and it seems to be for budget reasons. And I started getting parallels to Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey, because I'm like, we were shooting this because we have to, not because this is where the story takes us. But this movie reportedly has a lot more involvement from the actual comic book creator, and it's adapting a storyline actually from the comics instead of generating a new story. So hopefully this may actually end up being one of the better iterations of Hellboy. Now, to me, the Ron Perlman Hellboys are sacred. Like, you don't touch those. But I'm open to something possibly being either as good or better. A story is a story. If you tell the story well, then I'm gonna be down for it. The only thing with this trailer I didn't get as much as I wanted to is the kind of personality of Hellboy, because David Harbour's version and Ron Perlman's version, the character and the personality of Hellboy was very much front and center. And in this, it wasn't highlighted as much, at least in this trailer. So I'm curious how Jack Kesey is going to play Hellboy and how it's going to come across on screen. But let me know what you think. Did you like this trailer? Did it get you excited for another version of Hellboy, or are you kind of done with the franchise at this point unless Ron Perlman comes back for a third film? Like, what is your impression of this trailer and of the Hellboy franchise as a whole? Let me know so we can get into it. The best part of this is a discussion, so I'm ready for the dialogue, and I will catch you guys next time.